Kimberly was born premature, so we had quite a bit of time in the hospital, about 6 weeks after birth. And it was about 2 weeks into that there was some discoloration to her left cheek and her lower lip. And that later started to grow, and we found that it was hemangioma.
Kimberly was born with a congenital hemangioma, which is a blood vessel tumor. It involved the skin of her face, and it also involved deep structures as well.
Coming to Dr. Eisemann and him explaining that it would be a process, but there would be a time that we really wouldn't be able to look at her and know the starting point with regards to the growth.
You know, we basically like to tell them in advance what we're planning on doing, and in her case, it's a staged procedure, and it was planned just that way. If you're trying to do too much at one time, you know, it can even be dangerous as far as the bleeding is concerned. So we tell them in the beginning that we're doing as much as we can at that time, and we probably removed maybe 20 to 30% of it, probably the first operation, and she's had 5 or 6 operations since.
I was excited because after all of this, I actually look like this. At first it was a lot, like all around my face, but it was, now that I look back at it, I'm actually really excited and happy.
There have been times that she came in after surgery that from the point of entry, we would hear, "Kimberly's here, Kimberly's here, Kimberly's here." And people would come out, you know, and just, "Hi, Kimberly, how are you, Kimberly?" And that means so much, and especially for an 8 or 9-year-old who's bandaged from surgery, you know, it just goes without saying that his office staff is so supportive and so caring.
It makes me feel nice that he cares, or that he asks, like, that he is nice enough to ask me how am I doing, or how is life going for me now.
Well, it's changed her life, you know. I can't imagine her going on life the way she was before without having had surgery. I don't think she can either.
I would say that people don't stare at me or talk about me or anything like that. They treat me nicely, and now I just feel really excited or happy to see that I can do all these things confidently because of Dr. Eisemann.